I am embarking on a day tour of the Mekong Delta region. There are various multi-day tours to the Mekong Delta. I've mentioned why I chose to only do a day tour on my blog, so please do read the related posts on MithunOnThe.Net. After nearly 2 hours since leaving Ho Chi Minh City, I was at the first stop on the tour. This is the entrance to Vinh Trang Pagoda. Vinh Trang is a famous Buddhist temple situated outside Mai Tho city. The temple complex also houses 3 large statues of Lord Buddha. First built in 1850, Vinh Trang got damaged throughout the years during multiple wars and periods of neglect. This laughing Buddha statue is one of the largest in Vietnam. There's a pagoda and a reclining Buddha statue in the back. But since we only had a brief amount of time to spend here, I decided to check out the temple first. While the exterior of the temple has a mix of influences including European design, inside is a display of Chinese influences. You can go inside this pagoda, but due to the lack of time, I could not check it out. So I did a quick walk around the temple complex before heading back to my tour van. This one outside is the last of the 3 Buddha statues. We then drove to the docks at Mai Tho city. This is Tien River, the northern branch of the mighty Mekong River. Vietnamese bamboo hats are among the most commonly purchased souvenirs and cost from $2 and up. We are going to board one of these boats and head towards some of the many small islands along the river.
Giang it means river, the near river, near with Ho Chi Minh City, and which is far from Ho Chi Minh City. We call Giang. Hậu it means behind.
The boat took us to a restaurant in Ben Tre. We sat around this table where we were served honey tea and an assortment of candied snacks and chips. They were also trying to sell us locally grown natural honey by showing us live bees. After that, we had an opportunity to take photos with a large python if we wanted to. I hate snakes, big or small, but I thought what the heck and tried it. If you must know how the snake felt, cold and heavy. At another spot, we were served some freshly cut fruits. Our guide showed us the Nipa palm tree and what its fruit looks like. Once we were done with all the snacking, our tour group moved on to the next activity. We split into smaller groups of 3 or 4 and we each boarded these small wooden rowboats. We were all given Vietnamese hats to complete the experience, I guess. Honestly, this canal boat ride was pretty much the only reason why I wanted to do this tour. Even though we have similar canals in Kerala, I don't think I have seen Nipa palm groves like this back home. This was a unique experience nonetheless, and I highly recommend doing it.
Lên cầm cho. Ở quê mà ở đâu?
Ở quê là dưới miệt á. Chụp trên chị. Ô, trời hay vậy. Thằng Tí chụp từ đầu đó lại lấy áp luôn đi nha. Lâu lâu mình chụp ảnh cộng đồng cái.
Rồi nào, chụp quay ngược lại thôi, chụp
Quay ngược lại đi.
Mày cầm nó dầm suy.
Tụi em bơi đây nhờ thứ bảy chủ nhật đông chứ gì. Thường thì 2-3 chuyến đò. Thứ bảy chủ nhật là 100 kg.
Thấy không?
Tôi chịu nè, tôi nói ra được chứ.
Đừng vào đấy thì đứng ra em nhìn rõ. Thấy chưa?
We were rowed back to Tien River and returned to our awaiting tour boat. We had to hop across these small boats in order to get to our tour boat, so be careful and do not rush when here.
In the Phoenix Island. So today we have a chance to visit 2 or 4 islands in this area. Yeah. On Phoenix Island we have a special place.
Our next stop was at a coconut candy factory. The candy is made using coconut milk, so the staff demonstrated the process from the beginning. First, you have to dehusk the coconut. After grating the coconut, the milk is extracted from it. The coconut milk is then boiled with added sugar until evaporation causes it to thicken. The mixture turns into a dough like this. They stretch it out to form long strips. It is then cut up into small squares and individually packed by hand. Unfortunately, my GoPro ran out of battery at this point. But all that really happened after the factory tour was lunch. Although the restaurant we were taken to had snake, crocodile, turtle and ostrich on the menu, our lunch was pretty standard. After lunch, we were done with the tour and we returned to Ho Chi Minh City by evening.